Goeiedag, good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And I'm going to cut through the bullshit in this video. Okay, what you had happen today at Brackenfell was a group of complete no-hopers under the title of the Positive Action Campaign, or PAC, saying they were going to bring justice to South Africa, get rid of the racists. Yeah, we're talking about those awful, evil, white minority people, white monopoly capitalism, all that sort of crap that gets dished up to you by the mainstream media in South Africa. What a load of hocus pocus. Anyway, I'm going to show you an image just to start off this video. Here it comes. Okay, this group of wannabes, never will be's, but try to be's, did gather at the train station, all 25 of them at the max. 25, okay, 25 of them. This is not the Pan-African Congress as suggested by Enka in the video that you see now. This is the Positive Action Campaign. It's trying to mimic that terrorist group called the Economic Freedom Fighters. Let's look at the video from Enka about this.
The Brackenfell High School saga is far from over. Another political party is set to protest outside the Cape Town school over a private matric farewell which excluded black pupils. The PAC will voice its displeasure there today. Earlier this month, you'll remember the EFF clashed with a group of parents during the party's own protest there. It comes as the school unsuccessfully tried to get a court interdict preventing further protests outside the school. Well, Ronald Masinda is out there for us today, keeping an eye on what's going on with the PAC. And Ronald, very good morning to you. So, PAC a little late to the party or a little early to the party ahead of the EFF's planned action for Friday?
Well, good morning, Yuveka. Well, we've just missed quite a large contingent of PAC supporters moving towards the Brackenfell High School. They are here to stand in solidarity of some of the many calls made by the EFF. We are seeing quite a large number of people walking by and also quite a heavy police presence. They are obviously calling for an end to racism here in Brackenfell. We also learned earlier on, Yuveka, that this march or this protest today might not be a legal one. And for more on this, I am joined by one of the PAC leaders, Mr. Lundukuhle Patiwe. Lundukuhle, thank you so much for your time. We heard from police earlier on that this is an illegal protest. What more can you tell us?
I mean, the police are being disingenuous. There's nothing illegal about making your voice heard about racism in this country. We have a right to voice our opinion. We have a right to walk anywhere we want on this land. This is a land of Africans. So for us, the issues of legality or non-legality are neither here nor there.
Your party has made the slogan, one settler, one bullet, and of course the DAS criticizes, saying that it is inciting violence and intimidation. What do you have to say for that?
It's a fact of history that South Africa is a settler colonial country. It is a fact of history that Jan van Riebeeck arrived on these shores in 1652. So there are settlers in this country, and when a settler arrives in a particular area and identifies themselves as a settler, they've declared war on the native people. And when war has been declared, it is therefore not the duty of the native.
But are you prepared to cause violence here?
No, we are peaceful with those who are peaceful with us. We are violent to those who are violent with us. We are intellectual to those who are intellectual to us. Ours is here not to cause violence. Ours is to stand in solidarity with those Africans that were beaten up by settlers on the land of their forefathers. Ours is to say that we can no longer remain silent when white arrogance is on the rise in this country, and we think that simply because the people that were beaten up here were wearing particular colors. We are of the view that when those settlers beat up those Africans, they did not beat them up because they are wearing a red beret or an EFF t-shirt. They beat them up because they are black people who dare to do the impossible, who dare to call out racism in this country, specifically in the Western Cape, a very racist province which is run by a racist government.
We do know that the Western Cape Education Department has condemned the actions of people or protesters going near the school, given that children are still writing exams. Why is your group going to the school today?
That school is a site of violence. We are not there to disturb the school. We are not there to disturb exams going on. But we are there to say that what happened last week cannot be that we sit back and do nothing about it. We are there to call out what the violence that was meted on black people last week. Ours is not to disturb the school. Ours is not to engage the school in any manner, because we understand that the act by those settlers escalated the matters beyond the school. It is no longer about the issue of some event that happened at the school, the racism within the school. That may be the case, but the act by those settlers that was meted upon the black people has escalated the matter beyond the school.
All right, Juveka, that's where we leave it for now. We've heard from the PAC saying that they are here to actually support many people who have called for racism to end at the school. We do know that the PAC has now shifted and walked towards the direction of the school, which is around 3 kilometers away from here. We will be bringing more updates later.
All right, thanks very much for that, Ronald Masinda. He'll keep an eye on that one. The PAC now outside Brackenfell High School. Well,
what actually happened earlier today? Well, these 25 losers wandered their way through Brackenfell, and as soon as they came up against police resistance and a few stun grenades were fired into their group, they scattered like chickens in a henhouse when a wolf comes in. They were just absolutely clueless. This after saying, we will do anything to ensure our mantra of one settler, one bullet. I'm going to show you some videos now where you'll actually see what I'm talking about.
Why when?
Of course, we are combat ready for anything that these land thugs think they can do to us. We have seen them beating brutally our fellow brothers the other time, and we know they are armed and they are ready to shoot to kill. So are we.
Okay.
Sure.
That's the reason you're wearing your bulletproof vest?
Of course, the settler must know that this time around they are not just going to get away with brutalizing Africans and think we're not going to respond. We're going to respond with each bullet straight to the head of each settler.
What's your name?
Mangaliso Sambo.
I'm not going past this point.
Yo! Everyone okay?
Kwenzekani ngoku? I don't know.
Now, the disturbing thing, and this is really disturbing, I'm hearing reports that Malema is out to really show what the economic freedom fighters are about. We know they're a terrorist organization. That's done and dusted. We don't have to go there. But apparently, he's trying to get up to 50,000 of his supporters, or people that he pays to come in and be part of the crowd. And what I'm hearing is that a lot of that crowd will not be wearing the traditional red EFF regalia. They will be in other clothes, and they will be the ones who will be doing the looting, the rioting, burning, all that sort of shit, as they target the Brackenfell High School. And of course, because they aren't wearing the EFF regalia, what I'm hearing from intelligence that I've received is that Malema will say, no, that wasn't us. That was some other mob who got out of control. So just watch this space, because this is being organized by the economic freedom fighters on Friday. Let's see what happens. And let's pray for South Africa.